I am Kyla. I am a very proud Canadian from Ontario, Canada, and I'm studying my master's in bioarchaeology at Bournemouth University, and I'm also a community warden with Subu. I grew up in Aurora, Ontario. I started out in a Montessori school, so I learned a lot of creative skills, reading and writing very early. French was always a really big part of my life growing up. All of my extended family spoke French. Learning two languages at once was a little bit of a struggle for me. I needed extra help, and my parents were really good about getting me that extra help without making me feel different. So very young, I had what's called an IEP, which is an independent education plan. In about second grade, I read a book about King Tut's tomb, and I decided I really wanted to do archaeology. I was very stressed my first few weeks here because there had just been some bureaucratic issues with getting my funding released to me. There were papers that weren't signed or done right away, so at one point did not have enough money to pay for my housing. I was brought up to the Subu advice team. They were also nice and so supportive, and they got an appointment for me, and they got the issue sorted within 24 hours, which was just amazing that they went out of their way to do that for me. They were very clear on I had so many options for extra support and extra help, and that I could come to them with anything, and I have whenever I had issues with affording food, or if my paycheck just wasn't coming fast enough, then I would go to them and they'd be able to support me. I was really hoping to get a job that was international student friendly, because I know that the limitations that we are given with working hours can hold a lot of companies back from wanting to hire students because they want somebody who's available for certain times, and we just can't do it. So I was really hoping to get a job with the university. So I'd been looking practically months in advance of coming here at the websites, applying for anything that came up. I'd been getting basically rejection from them. It was very polite, but it was basically like they didn't have enough spots open and they appreciated me applying, but yeah, didn't really have a job yet, so I was quite nervous. I finally got an interview with the Subu community wardens, and the interview went really well, and they basically gave me the job soon after, and I was really excited because I had a job that was flexible hours. I can choose my own hours, which was really helpful, and it also was a way to get me outside and to have me speak with and meet other students. My job as a community warden is to be that extra level of support for students, so we get to talk to them and ask them how their studies are going, ask them a little bit about themselves, if they need any support, if they're having any issues, and then if they do have any issues, we're able to point them in the correct direction to get support. So if they have an issue with food, then we can point them to the community kitchen or to Subu Advice for food vouchers. Basically be somebody that they can talk to and that might have the answers, or someone that they can go to directly for answers. I got into the community garden through a shift as a community warden. The community garden was started by the Subu Advice team. We helped move soil around, and I ended up really liking the space and really liking the people who were involved, so I asked if I could come back, and I've just been showing up to all of the different time schedules that they have, and I've been planting and weeding and just gardening in general, which is really nice because it's always something that I've enjoyed from Canada. We are growing fruit and vegetable that is going to be providing the community kitchen. They've also had some of the kids clubs come in. They've made a bug shelter. They made a bug habitat, and they also did some painting on some of the benches in the area. If you just come into Subu and you just look lost, somebody will come up and they'll ask you if you need help, and they'll give you a hand. Going to Subu Advice, they'll always make time. I think all of the impact of the university in Subu and all of my experiences has been just overall so amazing for my mental health, my physical health, having people to support me, and I honestly don't know if I'd still be enrolled here if not for all of those things, because it's helped me get through some of the harder times here, and it's been honestly life-changing in the best way.